Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so much for joining me for the third day of Navaratri. Tonight we are honoring the goddess Sodashi, also known as Lalita or Tripura Sundari, and we're going to be doing a special hymn to this goddess and her embodiment, the Sri Chakra. The hymn is called the Devi Khadgamala Stotram. Khadgamala means mala or rosary of swords, and it's those swords that are cutting away all those negative things within our lives. So I'd like to begin with, pardon me, just a short satsang on this rather amazing goddess. I'm actually going to be sharing with you a short excerpt from my upcoming book on the 10 Mahavidyas. In fact, I actually wrote some of this section today. So the title is Sodashi Lalita Tripura Sundari, the Adolescent. Tripura Sundari literally means the beauty of the three worlds. Goddess Lalita means the one who indulges in play, also referred to as Sodashi, the 16-year-old, and Raja Jesvari, the Queen of Queens. She is regarded as the most beautiful of all. The three worlds exist as the three divine functions of Icha Shakti, the power of will, Jnana Shakti, the power of knowledge, and Kriya Shakti, the power of action. Lalita Tripura Sundari is depicted as a 16-year-old girl, thus embodying the 16 types of desire. She is sometimes described as having a dusky blue complexion and is often depicted in an intimate position with one of Shiva's aspects. She is also shown sitting on a Sri Pitam, a throne or pedestal, which usually seats the most major Hindu deities, such as Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. In other illustrations, she is shown, as we've seen in our painting here, she is shown seated upon a lotus blossom, suspended over a reclining Lord Shiva whose face conveys an expression of ecstasy. In some accounts, it is said that her body is made up of the collective Shaktis, or the energies of Brahma, Vishnu, and Rudra, that is Shiva. In other words, she is Brahmani, Vaishnavi, and Rudrani. As the collective embodiment of all aspects of the Divine Mother, Sodashi or Tripura Sundari or Lalita is represented by the Sri Yantra, whose angles, triangles, and lotus petals exist as a dwelling place of a different aspect of Devi. Lalita Tripura Sundari dwells within the bindu, the center dot of the diagram. Lalita holds 5 flower arrows, a noose, elephant goad, and sugarcane bow. While the noose represents the binding of ignorance, the goad symbolizes the goddess's ability to guide her children. In other words, sometimes the divine goddess pulls her children in her direction, or she prods them along the path that they need to be on. The sugarcane bow represents the mind and meditational focus, and the flowery arrows, the 5 sense objects. She is dressed in a red sari whose color symbolizes divine Shakti energy. Her hair is loose, indicating that said energy is completely free and unbounded. In our spiritual development, Ma Lalita is the moment when we begin to feel the presence of the divine. However, our sensing is still on an external level. So Jai Ma Sodashi, Jai Ma Lalita, Jema Tripura Sundari. I'd like to say a namaste to Kim, Bryce, and Mary, who are joining right now. And anybody else who might be tuning in at this moment, please feel free to say a short hello at the bottom of your screen. So, the Devi Khadgamala Stotram. First, I'm going to say a little bit about this painting, bring it a little bit closer. So, this is the version of Lalita, or Tripura Sundari, who she's on the lotus suspended above Shiva. We see the bow and arrows in her right hands, the elephant goad, and the coil of rope in the left. This is a version where she is light-skinned. There are others where she is dark blue and even black in color. And the platform that they're on is an example of the throne that was mentioned in that short article that I shared with you. So the Devi Khadgamala Stotram, and you can actually get a printed version of this from the Guru's organization, Sri Karunamayi. She is the one initially responsible for this English translation and bringing it to the West. The Sri Khadgamala Stotram is a very old hymn. A stotram is a hymn, and it's dedicated to the Sri Yantra or Sri Chakra. And it honors all of the different forms of the Divine Mother that exist in every angle and triangle and lotus petal and gateway in this diagram. And this comes from a tantric lineage called Sri Vidya. And back in the heyday of Tantra, the great lineages of that time, like Kaula and Trika, Sri Vidya is the only one of those that remains intact today. The others are technically extinct lineages, although we find their influences very strong in other modern tantric practices. So I'll be singing this hymn in Sanskrit, and it's going to be given to you as a meditation. And you have a couple of options. You can do this as an open-eyed meditation or a closed-eyed meditation. Either way, I think you'll find it very powerful. Essentially, you're just letting the energies of the Sanskrit guide your consciousness to where it needs to go at this moment. If you look at the information on tonight's video, you'll find a link that'll take you to a full English translation of the Stotram that you can read later. And it includes the translation of the roughly 140 goddesses that we're going to be honoring tonight. All aspects of this form of the Divine Mother. So with that, I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. Let's begin by taking a few deep breaths. And as before, I invite you to let go of the cares of the day, the concerns of yesterday and tomorrow. Breathe out the stresses, the tensions, the anxieties. And breathe in a form of, bring in relaxation to yourself, peace, and a desire to focus your attention on the present moment. And once again, I invite you to focus on your heart center. Breathing into that area. And again, I invite you to think about that small personal issue in your life that you're wanting to direct the energies of this Navaratri towards healing, towards resolution, toward insight, toward balance. And you could also make this intention for somebody else who is close to you as well. And so we're going to open our practice tonight by chanting the mantra to Tripura Sundari, which consists of 3 bij or seed syllables. The syllables Aing, Klim, and Sao. So I invite you to slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Deep inhale for Aing. Inhale, Klim. And inhale, Sao. Inhale, exhale, bringing your hands to rest on your knees. Tonight's puja will be a part of the chanting of this hymn. You're invited now to close your eyes and breathe deeply and just listen to the sounds. Or I invite you to look upon your screen with a relaxed gaze and just meditate on the figure of the Sri Chakra while I chant this hymn. Our offerings will be flower petals offered to this 3-dimensional Sri Chakra. This is the temple Sri Chakra, which is carved out of a large piece of garnet. So I'll let you find your comfortable position. Decide if your eyes should be open or closed. Jema Sudashi. Jema Tripura Sundari. Jema Lalita. Om Pavitra Pavitro Va Sarvavistam Gatopiva Yashmare Pandarikaksham Sabya Bianta Sushi. Om Shuklam Bharadhanam Vishnum Sashivanam Shatobhijam Prasanavadanam Dayat Sarvavigno Pasantaye. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshvara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Bandhanan Michur Mukshyamamritat. Om Sava Mangala Mangalye Shiva Svada Sadike Saranye Trayambake Devi Narayani Namostute. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hrim Kardashana Garbita Nalashikam Sauklim Kalam Bibratim Savanambara Dharanim Vara Suram Dautam Trinalojvalam Vande Pushtaka Pasaman Kusha Dharam Sagbhutam Juvalam Tvam Garim Tripuram Paratparakalam Sri Chakra Sankaranim. Om Asya Sri Shuddha Shakti Mala Maha Mantrasya Upastendriya Drihasya Varunadya Rishi Devi Gayatri Chanda Satvika Kakara Bhattaraka Pita Stita Kameshvaranka Nilaya Sri Mahakameshvari Sri Lalita Para Bhattarika Devita Aing Bijam Klim Shakti Saukidikam Mama Khadga Siddhyaye Savabhista Siddhyade Jape Vinyoga. Om Aing Augustam Biyam Nama Klim Tarjana Biyam Nama Madhyam Biyam Nama Aing Anamika Biyam Nama Klim Kanistikya Biyam Nama Saukartalakara Prishabhyam Nama Aing Hidaya Nama Klim Sirasesva Sao Sikayeva Shat Aing Kavacha Hom Klim Mantraya Vasyat Sawastraya Pe Bhuva Suvaram Iti Dinghadaha. Om Tatsya Khadgam Apnote Yanahasya Stitanavai Astadasha Madhavipe Samrad Bhokta Mavidvisyate Arakabhyam Trinitram Aruna Vandanam Ratna Tatankaramyam Hastabhyodye Sapasya Kusya Mandana Dara Sakya Vipurantim Apinatuga Vasaksosa Kalasya Lustatara Halo Jivalangim Dayedamboro Hastvam Arunima Vanantyam Ishvarim Lam Prithvitatvat Mikae Sri Lalita Devi Gandhanam Perikalpayami Ham Akasha Tatvatmikaye Sri Lalita Devi Pushpam Perikalpayami Yam Vayu Tatvatmikaye Sri Lalita Devi Dupe Perikalpayami Ramagni Tatvadmikaye Sri Lalita Devi Dipam Perikalpayami Vam Amrita Tatvadmikaye Sri Lalita Devi Navidyam Perikalpayami Sam Sarvatatvadmikaye Sri Lalita Devi Sarva Pachara Pujam Perikalpayami Om Aing Reem Sreem Aim Klim Sao Om Namah Tripura Sundari Namah Om Aing Reem Shreem Aing Klim Sao Om Namah Tripura Sundari Hidaya Devi Siru Devi Shika Devi Kavacha Devi Netra Devi Astra Devi Kameshvari Bagamalini Nitya Kline Berunde Vani Vashini Mahaveshvari Shivadute Tvarite Kula Sundari Nitye Sabamangalye Jvala Malini Chitre Mahanitye Parameshvara Parameshvari Mitresamai Sadhistamai Udisamai Chayanadamai Lopamudramai Agastyamai Kalatapanamai Dharamcharamai Muktakeshvaramai Deeptakalanadamai Vishnudevamai Prabhakaradevamai Kalanyadevamai Vasudevamai Ratnadevamai Sri Ramanandamai Animaside Lagimaside Gadimaside Mahimaside Isitvaside Vasitvasadi Prayamaside Bhuktiside Ichaside Praptiside Sarvakamaside Brahmi Maheshvari Kamari Vaishnavi Varahi Mahendra Chamunde, Mahalakshmi, Sarva Sanksobhani, Sarva Vidravani, Sarva Karshani, Sarva Vansankari, Sarvan Madini, Sarva Mankuse, Sarva Kechari, Sarva Yone, Sarva Bije, Sarva Trikande, Trikoya Mohana Chakra Swamini, Prakata Yogini, Kamakarshani, Budyakarshani, Ankarakarshani, Shabdakarshani, Sparsakarshani, Rupakarshani, Rashakarshani, Gandhakarshani, Daryakarshani, Smrityakarshani, Namakarshani, Bijakarshani, Atmakarshani, Amritakarshani, Sadvirakarshani, Sarva Pada Puraka Chakra Swamini, Gupta Yogini, Ananga Kushame, Ananga Mekale, Ananga Madine, Ananga Madanature, Ananga Reke, Ananga Vejini, Anangan Kushe, Ananga Malini, Sarva Sangsobhana Chakra Swamini, Gupta Tara Yogini, Sarva Sangsobhani, Sarva Vidravini, Sarva Karshini, Sarva Hladini, Sarva Samhohini, Sarva Stambini, Sarva Jarimbini, Sarva Vasankare, Sarva Rajani, Sarvan Madani, Sarvata Sadike, Sarva Sampate Pure, Sarva Mantre Mai, Sarva Dvanda Kayankare, Sarva Sabraya Dayaka Chakra Swamini, Sampradya Yogini, Sarva Siddhe Prade, Sarva Sampat Prade, Sarva Priyankare, Sarva Kama Prade, Sarva Dukkha Vimochani, Sarva Mrityu Pasamani, Sarva Vigna Nivarani, Sarvanga Sundari, Sarva Sabhagadayani, Sarvada Sankara Chakra Swamini, Kulaturna Yogini, Sarva Vajne, Sarva Shakti, Sarvanvara Padayani, Sarvanyannamai, Sarvavadya Vinashini, Sarvadhara Svarupe, Sarva Papa Hare, Sarvanandamai, Sarvaraksha Svarupani, Sarva Sita Phala Prade, Sarvarakshakara Chakra Swamini, Nigarbha Yogini, Vashini, Kameshvari, Modani, Dimale, Arunne, Jayani, Sarvasvari, Kaulani, Savarogada Chakra Swamini, Rahasya Yogini, Banani, Chapani, Pasini, Ankushani, Mahakemeshvari, Mahaveshvari, Mahabhagamalini, Sarvaside Pradachakra Swamini, Atirasya Yogini, Sri Sri Mahabhatarike, Sarvanandamaya Chakra Swamini, Pada Rasya Yogini, Tripure, Tripurasye, Tripura Sundari, Tripura Vasini, Tripura Side, Tripuramba, Maha Tripura Sundari, Maha Maheshvari, Maha Maharajni, Maha Mahashakti, Maha Mahagupte, Maha Mahanyapte, Maha Mahanande, Maha Mahaskande, Maha Mahasande, Maha Mahatsri Chakra Nagada Samrajni. Om Namaste. Om Namaste. Om Namaste Namo Namah. Om Shanti. 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 Om Sava Mangala Mangalye. Shivasvada Sadike. Saranye Trayambake Devi. Narayani Namostute. Om Shanti. 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 Om Aim Klim Sao. 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 Jema Sodashi. Jema Lalita. Jema Tripura Sundari. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath, slowly bringing the palms of your hands to your heart center. Continue to feel the power of the names and the mantras throughout the night and into the day ahead. Take a moment to thank the Divine Mother, knowing she's with you always. And take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice tonight. And then if your eyes are closed, I invite you to slowly open your eyes, keeping a relaxed gaze. I'd recommend just having some quiet time before resuming your routine for the evening. And namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me tonight. And Jema, 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 Jai Mata Di. I always found this very powerful. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Questions, comments, please feel free to message me or on my channel or email me at omcdevi@gmail.com. I want to remind you that there's a link to an English translation of what I was singing, and I invite you to read that through. Read through that translation and just know the meanings of these many, many goddesses. And I look forward to you joining me tomorrow. We'll be honoring the goddess Bhuvaneshwari, the great mother of the universe. And we'll be doing a Stotram, that is a hymn in English, to that form of the Divine Mother. So just a reminder, our Navaratri programs through Friday will be at 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, they'll be at noon. So once again, thank you so very much for joining me, especially to Kim, Bryce, and Mary, the three musketeers. Thank you for being here tonight. And Jema, Jema, Jema. Have a great evening.